Hi guys, and welcome to BigShadowsWorld. This is Big Shadow, New Year's Eve 2018 and episode 2, Farming Manager 2018. So we're going to give it another crack and move on. We struggled through the first year. Well, we didn't struggle really, we did it quite easily. A few little tricks of the trade there, but that's okay. And hopefully this will be coming live to you very shortly. And yeah, let's get into it. Just waiting for it to load up. Shouldn't take a second, and we'll be right there. Excellent. Okay, so it's just loaded up. Let's transition straight in. Just waiting for it. Still going to take a few minutes, and we'll get underway. I knew I should have just loaded it first. Anyway, Farming Manager, another game from Playways, and we are into it. We are in play mode. Let's get it into pause mode, and we'll do a quick overview of some of the extra stuff straight away. So we started off yesterday it was actually, and we looked at our farms. We've got them set up, and we've done a few crops as we've gone. We've had in cucumbers, pears, strawberries. Let's move that to the side. Cherries, more strawberries, apple and the pears, and the raspberries I think I planted last. So yeah, we've done a few crops, cabbages, etc. And we managed to come out with 82,498. We did borrow 50,000, which is one of the upgrades you really got to get in and train for first up, just in case you do need money. We borrowed 50, repaid 60 at 20% interest. My God, man. But it did its job. I did purchase at the end of last series a few extra tractors, a few extra plows, so that we could get stuck in as soon as summer came about. Actually, I can get this in fast forward mode, because we are about to go into winter, and there is not much I can actually do in winter apart from a plan. Excuse me. So yep, so here's our little farm. We'll look at our training at the moment. We've got agricultural school, which will increase the harvest quantity and quality by 10%, and we pick up specialist training, but it does cost 100 grand, so that's pretty expensive. We also have our farm financial management training, reduces bills by 2%. That's always handy. Let's do that straight away while we're looking. Labour laws, and that's the strength of employees increased by 10%. Negotiating techniques for the building industry, now that would be handy. Just once we start developing and building all the extra buildings, that 10% will go a long way. Increased training, sales training, so we get a minimum price increase by 20%. Technical training, maintenance of machines. Now, maintenance of machines, we can slow down the wear on our machines. That's my next priority. 10%, it's a big difference between getting through a season and not getting through a season. Straight away we could find that the actual vehicle might not make the full season, so extra 10% might just kick it over. Training for farmers, effective marketing techniques, extra 5%. Interesting. Anyway, okay, so training of buildings, etc. We move on to that. Training and banking, increase the amount of the loans. Usable energy, all those. We are going out, yeah. And there we are, back on. Use of renewable energy sources. Haven't looked at that yet. Workshops, production management, warehouse management, no rush on the warehouse, and we've done a few already. Building upgrades, once we upgrade, get another 400 grand. We'll do this year, or the year coming up, or tonight, and 400 grand there. If I do a 10% discount on my building skills, I'll get it for 360, 40 grand savings straight away, so that's a good one. Let's actually do that right away. Training, what did I say? Building cost. let's get that underway. That will save me 40 grand when I go to upgrade the main house and every building thereafter. So massive savings there. Probably could have been one of the first things that would have put an extra, I don't know, 30 grand back in my bank earlier, and I wouldn't have to sell anything. Okay, so that's clicking away, 30 days on that. And once we upgrade, we'll then be able to buy land. And it's a grid pattern, all 200 by 200 meter blocks. 200 by 200 meter. So I can buy the adjacent blocks and then expand out, fill in the gaps, etc., etc., and expand my farm as the money comes in. Right. Count history. We can go through and we can see every transaction that we've done, what we've spent our money on, the costs, where our income has come from, debt repayments, apply for loans, and a report on the actual expenses and income as we go. We can do it for the last month, we can do it for the last year, or we can do it for all times. And we've only been going for, 9 months now. So this covers everything right up to date. I don't think it switches over. I think it's seasons. We'll check that shortly. I don't think it's a financial year of January to December, but we'll find out in 2 days apparently. 280,000 I spent on machinery, employers 52 grand, and yeah, seedlings, etc., fertilizers. Fertilizer's got to be there somewhere. Not showing. That's interesting. Must be there. Products, production, other. I wonder what it goes under. Production. Okay, we'll find that out later. Right, next thing we've got there, overview of warehouses. Like I said, you can find out what's got an expiry, and that means it's no longer going to get the best price, so you can watch that carefully as well. Okay, let's get you up to date there. Now we're back. Right, yeah, that's better. Clicked over into winter. There's our snow. And we can get back in here. Not much is going to happen at this stage. I did reticulate every farm when I had the money, so that's okay. The one down the bottom there needs retic. We'll take care of that. Don't want to spend too much money though. Trade. I can actually set the sell products over a certain amount, so that we can actually automatically sell our product produce if we like. We'll look at that a bit further into the game. Staff list. These are the guys that are working for us. So we can have a look through there. We can work out who's worthwhile and who's not. And the little symbols there, this one's pretty good on the machinery. And we want everybody that we hire to be good on the machinery. These guys will go later. And then we have extra strength, so that gives them extra endurance. We have animal skills, and we can upgrade these skills a little bit later on. And we have plantations, or harvesting orchards, and beekeeping. So these ones all have skills. We will add those along later. To upgrade them, it's just a matter of clicking on them, spending a bit of money, and then they will upgrade to the next level, which means they produce more and they're more effective. Okay, so what else have we got there? Hire staff. We can hire permanent or seasonal. Make sure you just have the correct one ticked. I don't need any seasonal staff until March, April, so I won't hire any of those. And permanents I don't particularly want at the moment. I have sufficient. We'll have a quick look to see if there's any good industry ones. This one, Georgina, is pretty good. Once we get into production, she will be very handy. So I'm going to stick her on the books. And yep, a little bit later on we'll add in some more. Next, List of machinery. We can go through all the machines. We can see their maintenance status. We can't just repair them as we want, which is a shame. I don't know if there's a garage or something we can build later, but I would like to repair them back as far as possible, but we can't do it at the moment. So if anyone knows what we can do there, let us know. Okay. And then some additional missions. Go down here, it gives us missions we can do. We can do them or we can reject them. Grow 6 geese. Look, the reality is I'm not ready for that, so I'll just reject it at the moment rather than fail. And scenarios. This is my mapped terrain seed, medium difficulty, and it's stream. Played 9 hours and 47 minutes. That's not too bad. Right? Oh no, that's the whole game. I can't have played that yesterday. Streamed for 2 hours. Okay, so that's our little game there. So there's our homestead. All the information's in there. Here's our warehouse with cooling, and as I said, it's the expensive one. But we can store everything in there, except for we had to put a barn in. We need a barn for hay, straw, and stuff like that. It will store other stuff, but that's pretty cool. Seasonal employees, there's no one in there at the moment. Second house I put in silage. We don't need anyone working there yet, and we'll get some people working there later on. And machinery sheds. I've got these ones out in the open. Don't know if it affects them as regards to maintenance, but it shouldn't do, because there's only some vehicles you need to stick out on this absolute, oh, get it together boy, absolutely super large block, because they don't fit in the sheds. Okay, so we're going to kick that in the guts one more time. Come on, let's get up the levels. Now you can only go to the quadruple fast forward if it's winter time. Best you can do otherwise is 3 times speed. You can actually go into this higher speed only during winter to get through the winter months. Right, $56,621,000. It does cost money to lay out fields, and it does cost money to put down roads. So I'm just going to leave those for the moment. Let that run through. We'll be changing the training very, very shortly. We do have 10 staff. And the temperature's -3, it's snowing, and you can track the dates of the month up there. Okay, let's get back into training. And reduce bills by 5%. Employee strength. Negotiating, let's get some more discount on the building. Kick the building negotiation price, get it down some more. So when we start building stuff, it will be a lot cheaper. Now we're up to 20%. That will be pretty cool. That will be an upgrade there. That should save us $40,000. Previously it was $20,000, now $40,000. Okay, 27th of Jan. Now the type of fields we can go for, we'll just drop into the shop area and we'll go through those seeds again. Let's have a look at what we can buy, and we can go through apple trees and lupin seeds, buckwheat seeds, cabbage seeds, cherry saplings, cherry trees, colza seeds, corn, cucumber, grass, oats, red peppers, and pears, budding potatoes, pumpkin seeds, raspberry bushes, sorghum seed, strawberry. If someone wants to grow chickens, they want me to grow chickens. We'll look at that in a second. Okay, strawberries, sunflower, tomatoes, wheat and rye. There's a pretty good market there. However, you've got to be careful with what you do. Let's find a vacant block. There we go. If we duck into there, we can see that each plant's take different machinery, so we've got to be careful of what we do. Let's sowers and planters. So the orchard planter will do the tomatoes, the cherries and the pears. This planter will do raspberries, strawberries, tomatoes, capsicum or peppers and lettuce. Potatoes will do potatoes, and then we've got precision seeding for the corn. That's the cucumbers, the pumpkins, the sunflower. Not sure what that one is, and then seed drill for the rest of the cereal type products. So you've got to be careful there, and of course when you go to harvest you've got to make sure you have the correct equipment. So to get potatoes, that doesn't look like it wants to do potatoes. None of those look like they want to do potatoes. So what would we get potatoes with? Other. Potato digger, there we go. 31,500. Okay, so it could be a bit of an expense that you're not prepared for. In fact, just a normal harvester there, we're looking at minimum 270,000. So if we're not ready for it, we certainly won't be able to get our crop off. Now I don't need to have the reticulation anymore. I can actually sell those back because I reticulated the gardens. I still have another one somewhere. Nope, sold it. That's fine. So I don't need to keep that sprinkler at this stage. I've automatically reticked. Except for that one. Oh, that was an idiot move. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, if push comes to shove, then we'll rebuy it. Or retick it. These are only temporary little farms. I'm actually going to convert them into building spaces later on. Just going to use them in the meantime. Aim is to keep everything nice and close. So if you have to hand pick, tomatoes can be hand picked. Cucumbers can be hand picked, and they haven't got far to walk. If you've got the people hand picking rather than machinery, if they have to travel far, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and they'll be unproductive, which means you're going to end up with excess staff. Got some. Oh, Alfie wants to do some endurance training. No worries, Alfie. 2 ways to access staff. We can go in here and go to the staff list, scroll down and find them. Alfie Collins, look at that. He wants to do it, so therefore it's free. Bonus. Now, some of the things we can put in, which is pretty good little revenue. Let's put in a nice little bee house. Where's my bees? Little beekeeping place. We can pop that down here somewhere. Again, keep it close. Still winter. Let's get back in, do some more training. 45,000, so we're okay. Reduce bills, increase the strength, price of buildings, minimum price for products, maintenance, that's what it was, get that maintenance up. So I hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. Okay, now I do have to assign a worker, and I'm looking for a beekeeper. I am going to hire just a beekeeper. Skills, just beekeeping, that's all I want them to do. Stick them down there. They now have the job of looking after the bees, and we need to get out some hives. You haven't got the hives out? I gotta slow this down. Otherwise it's going to push into a winter. We don't have the hives out. We've got no bees. We're not going to get the honey. 240 bucks a pop. So it looked like it didn't take much space, but once you get the hives out, that price certainly increases. 2 more, where can I put them? Yep, right by the front door there. Excellent. So he's or she's going to work away there. Get it back cranked up. So they're going to set up those hives, get them going, and it's going to work off the plants. It's going to produce honey which will be stored in here. Different types of honey depending on the different plants around the place. Training on the machinery is done. Let's have a little look now what else we can do. Again, 34,000. Increase the price, increase the loans, grants, wind farm. Well, I think we better increase the actual, slow down the wear on the vehicles. I think that's the most important thing. Vehicles going offline cause a lot of problems. Okay, 9th of March, a couple more days and we'll be through winter. And you can see this little person going between its house and there. So let's move someone out, let's move them closer. Let's move you, relocate you to number 2, and the beekeeper. Wait till he gets inside. Want to relocate to number 1, just a little bit closer. Reduce the amount of travel they do. More productive. We'll have someone in the silage later. Again, they need to be a worker. And we are looking for a specific symbol there. We are looking for, I don't have anybody that's actually industry. I haven't got any industrial people at the moment. Let's have a look what they look like. So industrial is this mark here. So anyone with this is the person we want to be doing all our production work. This one can do 2 jobs. They can do the orchards or they can actually do production. Let's grab you, put you in there, and we'll have you on standby. Get some work out of you in the meantime. Okay, just get this out of the way a bit. 19th of March, just about to kick over. 31,000 left. Let's make the employees a little bit more resilient. Keep them in the field just that little bit longer. Check our vehicles, everything should be fine. I wish I could repair that. So like I said, if anyone knows how to repair these vehicles, apart from when they get right down to a low level. Okay, there's spring. Let's slow it down. Give myself a second. The springs just come on and we'll come up with our plan. These are already in production. These are in production, they're perennial. We'll get 2 crops out of those. This peppers need to be plowed, tomatoes need to be replowed. So straight on, let's get these underway. We've got tractor, plow, and we want a good driver. Away you go. And this one, better machinery, tractor, plow, and again, straight on, away they go. So out the door they'll go, and they'll wander off, looking for their tractors, grab their machinery, get stuck into those fields. Tomatoes and red peppers, so I'm going to need seeds. Back to the shop. Not going to do any more production at the moment. Now, there's only 2 guys working at the moment, but that will change very shortly. These are perennial strawberries over there. These cucumbers need to be reploughed, so they'll go back into their storage. These guys can go straight on. I want ploughing. Tractor, plough. Someone who's not tired, away you go. These ones, cultivating. Machinery, someone who's not tired, and cultivator, away you go. I am short another cultivator, so I'm going to buy a cultivator. Park it over there. Fungus already. Better get that sprayed straight away. Okay, that's just been delivered, and I can't do much with it because I just sent the machinery out to do something else, but that's fine. That's now being ploughed. It does need to be fertilised. Do need to purchase fertiliser. While I'm there, I'll get some seeds, red peppers. That needs fertiliser as well. And I also need to purchase some tomatoes. There we go. So that money disappears pretty quick if you're not careful. Blow it down again. We need to fertilise. That should be delivered now. Not tired, fantastic. Cultivate. And not tired, fantastic. And cultivate. That was cucumbers, wasn't it? That's right. Now the plantations are underway, and 194 days and 203, so they're not going to be ready till a late season and next year for some of them. That's ready for seeding in a minute, and let's get that straight in the ground. Red peppers, auto fill. This is when we start to use a bit of extra staff, so we'll hire up a few people now. Just seasonal staff. You can go through, pick the ones you want. Kick that underway. This one just needs fertilizer. Get you underway. So there's all my casual staff coming in. They're all going to gather there. They're waiting for the vehicle to come along. Oh no, I did it by hand. What an idiot. Thought I did it by machinery. Oh, what a drop kick. Okay. We need to get this in. Tomatoes. By machine. That's better. Concentrate, buddy. get this sorted out. Fertilizer, purchase our fertilizer. Make sure we got cucumbers. So I accidentally sent that off as manual rather than using the machinery. You can see it could all be done manually. Certainly save you a bit of money on machinery. Insecticide. No staff. There's one. Oh wait. So that's done. They did it pretty quick because I put a lot of staff on it. That crops in. This crops in. This one into the insecticide. Got a worker now. That's fantastic. We need to plant this one in. Cucumbers by machine, and one person required for that. Next crop, do this one, plow it up. Do this one, water plow. Oh, I'm short a tractor. No, short a plough. Why is I'm short a plough? 2 cultivators. 2 ploughs. Check our machinery. Away you go. Cucumbers are going in. Oh, I forgot to fertilise it. I'm a moron. I'm going to get the best crop out of it because I messed it up. Going too fast without thinking about it too much. I should just go along at a normal rate, but I just don't want to make the videos too long. Okay, crops in, crops in. Crops in, didn't fertilise it. To my next ones. Cultivate. Cultivate. While I'm doing that, those tomatoes are died. Let's plough it up. We've got to do it. We'll do it manually. Put the kiddies to work. It's nice and close to the house, so it's not a problem. Okay, fertilizer. Make sure she's not too tired. Fantastic. Can I fertilize this one? Do I have 2 fertilizer? Oh, but let's just plow on. So we've pumped through this year. We'll have sufficient money. We'll start to expand. We can look at the animals. Putting in the animals. Cereal crops is probably the next thing. And push the wrong button. Cereal crops, and they would be best out this way, I think. The machinery's not far to go. But they're having a rest now. I worked them a little bit hard. There they go. While that one's waiting, The other tractor can cultivate. Everyone's got things to do. Get this one ploughed up. Go for it, Nancy. Doing a fine job. Very small crop, and these guys are doing it because I've got nothing else for them to do at the moment. Once this is fertilized, we will be set to go. Let's get this one cultivated. Go for it, Daisy. They're close to home, so they are going to be cabbage for there. Let's order our cabbage. Make sure we got enough fertilizer. Yes, we do. Can hire more employees. We don't really need them at this very moment. We've got to finish off their job. Bit of fungus. Take the little orchard tractor. Oh, no money for that. Okay, well, I've got a job for you guys. We'll do it by hand until I get some money. He's tired. You can see the green circles, then they're okay. They've got black circles around them, they're tired. Let's see what we can do. Straight in. We purchase cabbage. I think I can do it by machine. Yep, got a few workers there, that's fine. Cucumbers in, tomato, peppers, strawberries fields. Strawberry fields are fine. Do I have, yes, go cultivating. Clicking through spring. Weeds on my field, yep, fantastic. Should be able to anti-weed it, buy some more. Now, the sprayer, I couldn't spray these because they're orchards. My sprayer is too big. So there are specific machinery for specific jobs. You weed. On its way. Being delivered. They won't let me. I have to go harvest. Spray out after. Send my kitties down there to harvest that. Do need some more. Just seasonal. Come on board. Let's send them down here to harvest this. And can I use the small trailer? Oh, that's fine. Away we go. Now, because I haven't got a road right next to the field, they've got a bit of a hike. As soon as I get a block, if I buy this one, I'll be able to put a road down along and pick up these four here. Strangely, they don't go to that road over there, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, if I buy this block, I can put a road between them, so that will work out okay. What have I got in here? My little tractor. He's sitting there doing nothing. Let's get him to work. Bit of chem fertilizer. Stick a bit of chem fertilizer on him. He's not doing anything, so he can actually get out there and do that. You can't add employees to a job once it's started, so I can't send them down to help there. There's limited numbers. So if you haven't got the employees to start with, then you start a job, that's what you're stuck with till it's finished. He's going to come in, pick up or drop off the excess. So he's parked right down there, so that's not too bad. That one's fine. That one needs fertilizer. Now I've got to think here very carefully. I'm going to fertilize this one. Here it comes. Now the reason I'm doing that is I'm going to run short of money. I certainly need to get some crops in. Closer to the homestead, the better. I forgot to fertilize that, so it's pretty crappy. Managed to pick up some strawberries, 6 tons. Let's flog them off, get some money in. $44,000. We are underway. So I have no problem now with ordering the fertilizer. No problem with sending this and getting it cultivated. These cash crops really come in handy. You're okay. Really bad crop gonna come out of you. Gotta put some more cucumbers in, I think. What do we got? Fertilized. Push the right button. Get you underway. You are fertilized. Let's seed you up. Cabbage. Don't have any cabbage in at the moment. Here it comes. Where they go with the planter. Once you get a fair bit of money, you can pop this stuff in reserve, have it sitting in your warehouse. It lasts 3 years, I think. So if you have too much, you can also trade it if it gets a bit, price goes up, price goes down. So you buy it cheap, sell it expensive. Let's have a little look. Yeah, it's pretty low at the moment. Let's buy it. Will only let me buy a certain amount. Why is that? Oh, I'm in sell mode. I'm an idiot. That's why. In case you're wondering, I'm an idiot. Buy 500 of that. Before we get caught out. There's some chemicals. Okay, so that will be delivered. That will save me hunting up down. while I'm there. My orchard sprayer. Oh, I spent all my money already. Yep, I have already. Let's get this sorted, get some weeds killed. Right, so that crop's in. That one's ready. What are we going to plant there? Don't have enough crop to put in that one. Do I have enough for there? Put the cucumbers in there. Gotta wait for the next crop to come off. Get some dough. Got some honey we can sell. Get some pretty good price for honey. Fertilizer went up in price. That's pretty cool. Could always sell some, get some money in the bank. But 15 days, 32 days, 42, 50, 15 days for more strawberries. Should be able to plant something in there by hand. Oh. Oh, okay. Gonna have to wait. You're in. You're in. Done. 2 more crops down there to sort out. And fertilise you. Fertilise you by hand. Also water by hand, which is a good thing, but it has been raining, so that's helpful as well. Reject you. Juice factory. It's a juice factory. By the 22nd of July. If I build a juice factory, they give me 52,000. Have a look. Build a juice factory. $80,000, and they'll give me 52,000 back. Oh, gotta go there. Gotta go into that. Get rid of this fungus. Let's go get a quick loan from the bank. Really don't want to, but that's fine. Let's pop in this juice factory and get 52 grand back. Be a cheap juice factory, which is good. Insects, again, poison the whole thing. Stick some insecticide on it. Oh, little beekeeper's working away down there. He's doing okay. He'll just generate income throughout the growing season, nothing during winter. He'll just maintain those beehives, I think. 7 days on the strawberries, 24, 34, 43, 8 days left on those strawberries. Got no crop in there yet. I can get a crop now. I was going to buy cabbage, wasn't I? Done it. Time to put in more strawberries. And over here, put in tomatoes. They're quick growing crops. Here. More cucumbers. Right, let's plant you. Get you underway. Check our staff. We've got 5 staff wandering around doing nothing. This is up. Need to employ some people. Let's just stick you in at the moment. It's not really going to... not the ideal employees. You are. Or not. Let's go shopping. Hire you. Good staff increases our productivity. Add you in. And we are going to do apple juice, cherries and tomatoes. To spray. What are we spraying for? Weeds. Fantastic. Okay, so they're going to work away there and start producing juice. Hopefully they'll get it done in time for me to get that 52 gram back. Do note sometimes that these quests come after you've actually built something. That's fertility's crap on that. Must have rained, there's plenty of water around, which is good. We'll re-tick up later, 45 days on that. Get you in the ground. Did I say strawberries? Maybe I didn't. What did I say? Tomatoes. Excellent. And later, of course, we'll start to work out which crops we want where, and we'll be more precise with what we're going to do. So ticking away now. Bit of honey there for always if I need a few extra dollars. Again, picking up just a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand. Here we go. Time to get these crops off. Away we go. Into those strawberries. And our real cash crops are still a few days away. So cucumbers are a really good cash crop. Cabbages are not too bad either. Peppers are pretty good. Should do reasonably well again. There it is. Get you underway. Look at all my staff laying around. Fantastic. Every now and again, it pays to check on your machinery. That planter needs renovation. I've done all my planting, so I'll get that sorted now. This tractor needs a bit of work. It's sitting around doing nothing at the moment, so I'll get that underway. Fantastic. These crops, the pears and the apples, like I said, they're a fair way away. Doubt very much whether I'll get a crop off this year. Should get them done before the mid-autumn though, I'm hoping. Poor old Nancy's a bit tired. Nancy, you're just sitting in the vehicle. So it's one of the things when you do use the auto is you actually can end up picking up tired staff rather than the one who's been resting. You can preemptive spray. You don't have to wait for it to just happen. Forgot again. Fungus, wasn't it? It's fungus. Okay, that's an orchard. Basically, I don't have an orchard machine. I thought I brought one. Oh. Easy fixed. Just brought in the pile of strawberries. Let's sell all of what we just brought in. 18,000. Let's order our orchard machine. Do I have space? One space left. Sprayer. Orchard sprayer done. These guys are working away. What have they produced so far? Nothing, because none of these crops have come in yet. Here comes my sprayer. Park it there, thank you very much. Let's get you done. Now that's going to free up a whole pile of workers. Straight away we can spray every crop now with machinery. Got a good bank manager, he lets me go overdrawn every now and again, which is very handy. Pop down, see how he's going. Pollute me. Still a bit peeved that I messed up my measurements there. A little driveway just there. Excuse me. Right, we've got some more money. Can't use it, but we got some more. What do we want? Tomatoes. I'm going to be making tomato juice, I think. Get rid of you. Get rid of you, and just put you on tomatoes. Insecticide. Different sprayers work at different rates. The big sprayer will do it a lot quicker. Picks up his sprays, off he goes. This one, because I sent the other one off to do that job, he can then go and do the insecticide with the orchard sprayer just there. Orchard sprayer, orchard tractor. Did I send the right field? I hope I sent the right one. Maybe spraying the right product. Tomatoes, nah, that's peppers. Tomatoes, 6 days left. These guys will be hanging out for them. I sprayed it with the wrong stuff. Spray it with fungicide. Wasn't quite back when I was going to send it off. Checking on my crops, all green down there. It's getting a little bit dry under moisture wise. It's getting a little bit dry there. This is a little bit dry. I'll irrigate that one. Get a few dollars. Next lot of money I get in, I'll irrigate as well. Just to save a bit of work. I'm peeved about not fertilising the ground twice in a row. I haven't even planted this one. What do we got? Don't know if I'm going to get a crop out of it. Cucumbers. Must check, see if I can remember what how many days it takes for cucumbers. "78 days. So I don't know whether I'm going to get that in or not. So cabbage takes 70 days to get a crop. Cucumbers 78, paprika or your red capsicum or your red peppers, call them what you like, 88 days. Potatoes 120, pumpkin 90, raspberries 95, strawberries 50, sunflower 105, and tomatoes 78. So I doubt very much whether I'm going to get that crop. Probably a bit stupid. Should have been a field of strawberries. Anyway, away we go, cruising along, kick it in the guts, keep it moving. Out of money again, let's sell off our produce. 20 grand, another $1,300. Don't need any more seeds. Price has gone up, fantastic. Sell them. And 14 grand back in the bank. Hey, here comes our tomatoes. Fantastic. Now that's going to put these guys to work. So I've got to make sure I don't sell all of them. Oh, goodness. Roman, we'd like to learn about orchards. I'm happy to train you, Roman, if I can find you. There we go, buddy. Let's teach you about orchards. Really good, but I've got you working in the factory over there. More insects. You to work. When you kick them into work, all growth stops until you do the job. If you leave them, growth continues. Tomatoes are going in, but like I said, I want to make sure I don't sell them all, so just sell 5,000 for now. Excellent. Just to put another few $1,000s in the bank. Wages have gone through. Next wages are the 1st of July, so got a bit of dough for the moment, and we'll have some more crops. Those peppers are not far off. Neighbour wants to do some cows and stuff. Yep, thanks for the offer, but not this year. Thanks, buddy. Okay, my cabbages are ready. Guys, get to it. Away you go. Better check my vehicles over there, they're alright. Get you on the renovation list. Okay. Make sure we have sufficient staff. Yep, they're employed to the 27th of June. The next lot till July. I'll have to watch that when we get around to the 27th of June. Oh, 14th of June now. My birthday's in 3 days. 17th of June. Sorry, 19th of June. 5 days. What a drop kick. Okay, you are ready to be harvested. Just waiting on a crew. Park it away. Done. You've got all your stuff. Guys are back there resting up. And let's get you back to work. No rest for the wicked. Tomatoes. Another 16 tons of tomatoes. Let's put another bit of money in the bank there. Okay, you're also ready to be harvested. Wow. And we have birds. Scare them away. Okay, so I went down and scared them. I can put in a scarecrow, but it's a little challenge, that, so it's not a problem. Field ready for harvest is this one. 4 days on the cucumbers, 61 over there, 12 down the back, 32 over there, 5 days for the cabbage, and these strawberries, yep, both come on same time. 20th of June, hopefully we'll be able to get one of these done. Through this one, because it's closer to the road. See, this tractor should park down there, but for some reason it just doesn't want to. Cabbages are done. Straight on those strawberries. Peppers, fair bit of peppers to do. Did I put in pumpkins? My pumpkins. No. Rats. I meant to put in some pumpkins. They bring in some big money. Crops have to wait now. Got to get those cucumbers, got to get those cabbage. Done. Really want you. No, still a fair bit of work over there. Insecticide. Still peeved that it doesn't park down there. It's really annoying. Oh, more crops ready. Ooh. Now you park down there. Bloody hell. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to go for cabbages next. I do have tons of strawberries. Need some more employees. Seasonal. Fantastic. Yeah, off you go by hand. Wander down there and do it by hand. And that's why I pulled back those couple of drivers. So if I had to send them down by hand, then we would have been in trouble not being able to spray. I'm going to just make it, I think 12 days left on this one, 38 there, 9 days. I can only take 24 staff. Still got the other guys working overtime by the looks of it. Ethan would like to go through manufacturing. So where are you, Ethan? Ethan, there you are. Yes, buddy. Tomato juice is now coming in. Tomatoes. Cabbage, 32 tons. Strawberries. Cucumbers. Red peppers. Bang! We are $144,000. We are in the money. That's full. That's full. That's full. Do need another vehicle shed. That will go over there. Fantastic work now. You got harvested, 21 days there. 5 days left on this one. 30 days, 8 days. 83, 33, 5 days, 4 days. That's harvested. Nothing I can plant in there that will get through quick enough. We're in the middle of summer, between summer and autumn, don't know. You're ready for harvesting. I don't know what I want to plant there. Strawberries are the quickest. Tomatoes are not too bad. 78 days. Just turn you over once and see if we got time. Quickest thing we can grow is, of course, strawberries, but we might be able to pull in a crop of tomatoes. Not enough stuff. Okay, down on staff again. They all finished up their contracts. Harvest due. Rest can go for a quick run. Harvest due. Cucumbers, 78 days. Tomatoes. Worth a go. Okay, do we have any spare staff? Funds. There you go. As soon as the tomatoes get here, get them in, see how we go. 26th of July, losing some more staff very shortly. Nope, 3rd of October, they're fine. Tomato juice, cucumbers, prices going up. So, a bit of extra money for the tomato sauce, bit of honey, excellent. 203,000. Couple more crops to go. Get you. Come on guys, don't slack on me now. Scare the birds, yep. Boom. Wander down with the shotgun, get him away. One of the things you can do is pop in scarecrows, designed to scare the birds away. Tomatoes are fine. That's done. 18 days left on this one. Machinery will fit in there, yes it will. Have a quick check. Yep, easy. Really do want it just in there though. $20 days, 2 days left on those strawberries over there. It's been harvested. Oh. I won't get another crop in. Not worth ploughing it up. Now I really want the orchards as far away as possible and these cash crops really close, because we spend more time on these little cash crops. They come in more and they are quick enough, you can actually do them by hand. Wages gone through, 185 in the bank. Yep, cucumbers, prices bounce back. Strawberries, Tomatoes. Some more tomatoes wandered in. Don't want to sell them all. Always some honey. Plant red pepper. Well, you'd be an idiot to plant it now. It's going to die. So thanks for the challenge, but that's pretty stupid. Okay, are you ready to harvest this? Should still have some employees around the place. Away we go. Check our tractors. Need work. Weeds. Fungus. Need some moisture down there. Dry crops and there's fungus. Well, I think normally fungus is associated with wet crops, but don't know. Could be wrong. $240, and what I need to upgrade my building, $320. Okay, not far off. Got my tractors. Tractors, 2 plows. Oh, more crops. There we go. Oh, I thought I just put you on automatic retick. Okay. That was silly, never mind. Insecticide down the bottom. Retick you as well. Insecticide, yep. So you've got to actually spend some money, make sure you keep things cruising along. And we did get another field of strawberries, fantastic. Tomatoes getting sprayed. 6 days left on those strawberries. 24 on those. These ones are just ready now. There's no one there. Can't, I've got to do it by hand. What if I do it by hand? Yeah, why not? No trailers available. Where did you park? Right up here. You dickhead. Insects, well, surprise, surprise. $43 days on the cherries. I will get a crop. I might get a crop of apples. Might get a crop of pears. I won't know on that in a second. I'll get a crop of apples, I'm pretty sure. Strawberries again. Tomatoes again, peppers. Good, going really well. Heading towards autumn, temperatures are starting to cool off, it's now 17 degrees. Heaps more cucumber to flog off. Heaps more strawberries. Heaps more tomato juice. No need to keep it, it's up at a high price, so that's pretty good. Tomatoes is up at a high price as well. Fantastic. More weeds. Now, like I said, I could, let's get this underway first. I could spray all the crops straight up front rather than just fix them as they come along. Bit of overkill on the expense wise. But we can also, once we upgrade, put in managers for individual fields. And we can actually make the size of the fields. We can do 50 by 50 now, but we can make them 75 metre by 75 metre. Which is a massive increase in size. Once you've got a field that size, you can put a manager in. Just as long as he's got the equipment, he'll go pick it up, do the job. It does make it hard to have multiple fields. Peppers are in. And 43 days, yeah, worth a luck. Bit of luck, we might get another crop. Tomatoes, strawberries. Cruising along. How's our staff going? All till October. Happy with that. There's our machinery. Two tractors need repair. Let's just put one offline. Let that one get repaired, and you'll notice a little ute or vehicle wander in. Here he is. There he does. Pops in there with his ute. Comes around, does some work on the tractor for us. Yeah, the bird. Boo. Okay. A bit more. What else we got? Peppers. Right, we are doing okay. Quick look. Do we have any training we need to do? Do we want to reduce the price of land by 10%? We'll do that. Price of buildings. Look at that later. Machineries we'll look at. Loans, etc. Okay, now I do have loan repayments coming out now, so I've got to be careful. And 100,000 plus 15% over. Oh, how many payments was it going to be? Loans. 12 over 12 months. So I've got to make sure I have money in the bank for that. I'm not going to upgrade this building until such time as I have sufficient to cover the debts for winter. Tractor's fixed. Let's get this other one sorted. 18 days, 4 days left there. 10, 7, 20. Okay. More insects. Fantastic. Here comes some more strawberries. $39, 4, 17, 20. Yes. Go next. So that one's been harvested. I can get rid of that now. Put in another garage area. Don't know if this is going to work. Whether I can get in access to that, let's have a look. Time to harvest it anyway, I'll find out really quick. Hopefully it'll park the tractor right there. Hey, that's not too bad. More weeds. And another crop is ready. Still a month on the staff I have laying around, so that's good. Now I'm going to get an extra trailer for next year, but I don't need it at the moment. Can't sort these into the order I want. Unfortunately you can't sort these, so I don't think you can. I would like to, so they have all the same types together. Okay, you are ready. Do I have any staff laying around? Yep, away you go. Do it by hand, leave one driver. I did this by hand because it's really close to the warehouse, so it's not far for him to walk. Beekeeper, he's working away, he's quite happy. These guys working away. Nothing in storage, you would think they would bring it over. Come on guys. Not going to sow Liptons. More strawberries in the field. "24 days left down the bottom. 26. 13. 14. 19. And we are going to be busy. We'll get that trailer. They'll give me four tractors, and I should be able to pull this off. These guys will be finishing work shortly. I'll have to rehire some more. Let's go. Beautiful. Tomatoes are coming in. Getting close. will purchase this block of, this block of land. It doesn't matter which way I go, it will be wrong. This block of land I will purchase, and that will get me access to that field, and there, right, so that's okay. Don't know why it won't drive there to pick up that field. Oh well, that's the way it is. And another field of tomatoes. Go for it. Okay, 9 days, 34. 1 day left on the apples. And these guys will be finishing up, so I need to employ some more. Seasonal. Back to the 24. Got a spare vehicle now. Let's go and harvest. $373, and I need. Can I reduce the cost of buildings by any more? No. Nope, I can't. Okay. Weeds. Keep you busy this game, keeps you on the run. Fantastic, and we are set for pairs. Do I have any spare? Or tractors. It won't be for long though. Where's my tractors? 1, 2. Orchard. I need the orchard tractor. More weed spray. Come on guys, where are you? Get my cherries. Six, 27, 37, 7. Fantastic. Do I have room for you? Yes, we do. More peppers. More strawberries. How's my staff going? 20th of the 10th. I'll have to hire more after that. Let's hire some now. Right, we're after those strawberries. That's resting, that crop now. It's resting. That's growing. Growing. resting, dead, and dead. October. Yep, it's going to come in about 2 hours for a whole season, including the winter. In future, the winter I'll just fast forward off screen. I won't live stream. Let's go spend some money. Sell 20 grand's worth. Sell 15,000 worth of apples. Crank you up. We need to now start making apple juice and cherry juice. Got some cherries. Pears. 20,000. There's some bucks. Apples. Cherries. Nah. 1,000. Honey. Tomato juice. Whew. Busy, busy. 2 crops ready down here. There you go, guys. Go get those apples for me. We're going to get a couple more crops in. We're going to do okay, actually. Not enough trailers. This one's sitting there. That crop's going to rest now. That's been harvested, that's been harvested. That's still growing. That's being harvested now. Another crop of tomatoes, possible. Yep, plenty of tomatoes, plenty of strawberries, and plenty of peppers. How's my staff going? Down on staff, let's get them in here. Want to keep them working. Probably a bit of overkill. We do have 500,000 now. Up the top corner. Another crop. And another crop down there. Oh my god. Need another trailer. Gonna have to wait. He's resting. Hopefully I get 2 seasons out of the orchards. We're going. There's the trailer. Fantastic. I definitely need the orchard trailer. Tractor. Trailer. And then autofill. Done. Done. 17 days. Good. We're doing pretty well. Pretty well indeed. We'll have that beach house by the end of fall, guaranteed. Just spend 20,000, sell 20,000 apples. Price was pretty low, pretty useless. 510,000. Got to remember, I've got to keep 120 plus in the bank, just to make sure I've got enough to pay off the loan and pay the wages. And we've got to make sure we leave these guys with enough stuff to keep working. Working away. create a field and pick up 1,500 bucks. Well, I can do that. Going to anyway. So I might as well do it and get paid for it. There we go, thanks very much. And what do we got? Time to harvest you again. That's all the orchards now completely taken care of. They are all fertilised. They all have irrigation, yes. Just irrigate these fields. Temperature's starting to drop. It's now 9th of November, so chances are that crop's not going to make it. This one will. I have to watch that very carefully. No. Died. No, yep, doesn't make it past the 10th of November. Must make a note of that. 10th of November is dying die. Perennial, yep. Gotta make sure everything's done by the 10th of November. Resting, resting. That's it. That's all my crops. How's that going? I'm still getting it off. $4.92. Have a quick look in a moment. Make sure these guys have got plenty of stuff to keep working over winter. Cherry field's gone into rest. Gotta make sure they go into rest and not died mode, otherwise I'll have to replant them. If it goes into rest, that means I can again do them next year. Anything I need to do? All the crops are in, everything else is dead. Tomatoes are still trying to grow. Nah, she'll be dead in a minute. Okay, so these staff, won't be replacing them when they disappear now. They're all finished. I have nothing for them. 18 of them wandering around the place. Not much I can do with them. Not worth ploughing up a field because it's not going to happen. I do have no winter crops, which is a shame. Won't even get grass to grow, I don't think. It's late autumn, it's almost winter. Okay, let's slow it down for a bit. We are going to do a little bit of shopping. First thing we're going to do at the end of the season is get all our vehicles repaired and renovated. Make sure we've got them all spick and span. They're all doing their job. Nothing needs to be sold. Can't do much with those sprayers. We're going to make sure All our tractors are nice and close. So we have 2 tractors in there. Right, so 3 mains, 2 orchards, box trailers can go outside. Planters. Okay, so that puts our ploughs and cultivators, our trailers there, our planters, sprayers in here. Got spare. That one. It's too big. Too big. No. Okay. Trying to put something in there. That's fine. Orchard planter. Right. Okay, so they're in. They're sorted. They're getting repaired. They can sit outside. I'd rather them all inside, but that's just the way it is. Not much to do now. So that's done. Look at training shortly, but let's go to our building upgrade. 492,000, 320,000, and our residence is now being upgraded. Let's have a look what happens. So upgrading the main house will open up a whole pile of extra skills and equipment. Also means we can now purchase new property. Come on guys, late autumn. Don't know whether to buy this one or this one. This one here. Yep, this one here. Not gonna make a difference. Both. Okay, while that's happening, apples prices down. Oh, I've still got to get rid of them. Pears. Pick up some extra bucks. Cherries. Red peppers. 80 grand. Tomatoes. Tomato juice. Honey. Now those honeys, the bees will be going to sleep now, so they won't be growing anymore or making any more honey. Starting to cool down. Too cold for them. What do we got? Tomatoes. I'll keep those for the moment. I want them moving. No, tomatoes. I'm not making. We need apples, cherries, and tomatoes. It's not pear juice. Oh, all the pears. Okay, didn't need to keep them. Right. So let's go in. House is now upgraded, and we do have some additional training we can do. We'll look at that later. different categories. But what we want to do is buy land. So now we can open up our grid map and we can now purchase a block of land, 36,000. We own that. I could purchase this one and I could purchase those. Let's buy this one. Oh, right, the price increases or you buy. Let's just get the one at the moment. Yeah, that's enough. That'll keep us busy. Away goes the money, draining out of your bank account. We now own this. It's really cool. Oh, it's a bit late in the season. Now have a road going across. And I can now increase or bitumize this road coming down. And that means faster travel. Means less time, quicker we can get these crops done. Excellent. Okay, so again, a lot quicker now, travel will be faster. I'll do these ones too. Excellent. Fantastic. Alright. Okay, so what we have to do now, we got it kicking in, we haven't hit winter yet. We need to consider what crops are going to go in here. I can now increase the size of my fields. Newer storage, yeah, good, thanks mate. Not interested at the moment. Oop. I can make these fields 75 by 75 meters if I so desire. Don't have time, but I'll think about what I'm going to do with these fields. Oh, I can make them any size I like. Again, multiples of 4s are better. If I put 75 by 75, then I end up with odd numbers. So I would go 74 by 74. Just so that it all balanced out. There it is, 74 by 74. If I was going to put it there, I've got to think about how I'm going to develop this. These will still be my cash crops right in close to town. I might actually go down the bottom end here and put in some big orchards. Again, put a residence down there for the orchard managers to live in. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go orchards or I'm going to go cereal. But that's for next time. Again, two hours and we are kicked into it. Nothing less I can sell. Do have odds and sods. I got 271,000 in the bank. I have a loan to repay. I've repaid 67 of the 115,000. Again, 15% interest there. Pretty ginormous. Can't go and just pay it out, which is a shame. However, I'm pretty sure I can spend that 271 pretty quick. If I'm going to go and develop this area, I will set up a little community down here to manage what I'm going to manage down there. If it's just cereal, then I'll have a residence down there and I'll put in a manager to run it with the single staff. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you have a good new year. Hope you had a really good Christmas. And thanks for dropping by. And I will catch you in the next episode. So I'll see you tomorrow night and get on with some more farming. Little Shadow, Happy New Year, buddy, over in England.